Hi, my name is Sandro. I'm a sales engineer for the Vizrt sports team, and I would like to present you the latest and greatest novelties of our flagship product called Viz Libero. So, just to give you a quick overview what Viz Libero in general is before I dive into the novelties, I want to quickly give you a demo clip on what the system is all about. So it's our 3D sports analysis tool where broadcasters can create analysis clips incorporating several telestration tools such as arrows, areas, distance measurements to break down an important situation of a game. We can, as you see, we can even track defensive lines to like see what's tactically going on if a defender is breaking out of the line. And what's really unique about the system is we can create these virtual new camera perspectives and even create seamless flight transitions between these virtually created cameras and the real cameras. For instance, here we can virtually fly into that situation and justifying what passes, for instance, an attacker could have done in order to achieve a goal. So that's just a quick overview to recap, to give you a recap on the system. And let me just show you like the really novelty example. You saw that we can do player tracking, put a marker underneath a player, and nowadays it's all about speed. So we've improved, like, first of all, the interface to be more intuitive, but we have now come up with a player tracking, automatic player tracking mechanism, which allows you to quickly break down an analysis and put, for instance, a player mark underneath a single player or even a whole defensive line. So let me just show you that example. We have a situation where there's a turnover and the attacking team is just scoring a fast goal. So the operator can now just easily set an in point from where he wants to start the analysis and then just create a clip by selecting the camera. So I create a clip and I open up that clip. And now I just want to put a player mark underneath a player, so all the operator has to do is select the player mark button and place the marking underneath the player, and you see the system will already automatically also detect the camera perspective. So I just put a tracker underneath that player, hit play, and you see the system is now automatically following and tracking that player while having the player mark following the player throughout the whole play. And that basically enables me to go on air quite fast. So I'm now in on-air mode. Let me just forward that a little bit. What you see here, I can now basically go on air with the player mark underneath that player. That's very, very fast processing. And it's there. Now, single player tracking, that's of course easy, and you know, before an operator had to like click and follow the guys to put the marker, but now single player tracking, not only do we do single player tracking, but we can also of course track a whole defensive line at the same time. So let's say I want to put 3 different markers on like these 3 defenders. I just initialize the tracker, and then the system automatically tracks and follows the whole defensive line here. So again, I can just quickly go on air quite fast, and if I forward again a little bit, just hit play, I now have also the whole defensive line tracked. So that really helps to be fast in terms of breaking down a game for creating fast analysis clips. Of course, we have also implemented a couple of new visualization features. Let me just give you an example of our goal zone tool, which is basically visualizing certain hotspots where, for instance, during a penalty, Lionel Messi would shoot at to try to score the penalty. So here's an example, if I go back. So that's a free kick situation where a broadcaster could, for instance, bring in that situation the goal zone tool to visualize hotspots a certain player based on statistics usually prefers to shoot in order to score the goal. And then, of course, there's some minor new telestration features such as clock tool, where you can, for instance, measure the time, how long an attacking team is in ball possession and stuff like that. But the automatic player tracking, that's a really eye-catcher this year, and it enables broadcasters to be really fast with analysis clips.